I just changed the batteries because we were flying this earlier from Capitol High School. And one thing about batteries, this is electric powered, so it's got batteries. You can't look at them and tell if they're charged or discharged, right? You have to get them in and then you can get that. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what value these have before we go do a demonstration here. Although we're kind of losing light, so maybe we'll go ahead and do the first demonstration if you like, and then we can talk about how these are useful. Heading over to the Philippines in about 3 weeks, and some of my team just came from the Philippines, and I want to show you some of the imagery that came from there that was useful if you were in that situation yourself. So this is just, again, there's 2 of them here. This is all set to go. It's got a video camera. It's 3 video cameras in front. Okay. See yourself. It's only gone. But yeah, there's a camera looking forward. You can get a camera looking forward. There's a camera looking down at 45 degrees. There's one looking down at 6. The one looking right down is infrared filter mode. So it'll pick up the ground. So you can find bodies, or you can find fires, or something. But they're basically used to navigate the skies around. I've got other payloads. The other birds set up with a camera on it, getting 2-color imagery. We can also put gamma radiation detectors, property detectors, cell phone strength detectors, all kinds of things are happening in the world of miniaturization. So as you think about your careers, as some of you interested in science, technology, engineering, and math, the world of miniaturization and high reliability is really the future of these kind of things. That's the future you guys are involved in. So anyway, I'll point out some things. There are 4 rotors again. I just make a check to make sure that I'm going to make a pre-flight check because they're been in a box since I was over at Council today. Some of the features we'll talk about are the antennas. These things here are heat sinks because there's heat generated here. We got to get rid of it. This is the video down antenna. And the communication and guidance antennas over here. And inside this little tiny hood is basically all the flight navigation guidance technology you'd find on a 747 out at the airport. There's a GPS receiver in here. There's a north seeker to tell so you can get the right heading on the compass. There's a flight management system which manages where you go as you push it around in the sky. There's an autopilot, so you don't have to worry about flying it yourself. It's autonomous. And there's a lot of failure logic built in, so if something fails, it comes home and lands. If you lose communication, it comes right home, right down and lands. If you jam GPS or run up against the mountains where the GPS is denied, it'll revert to manual. There's a lot of fail-safe built in. So again, if you're into software and into that sort of thing for your futures, this is the kind of area, robotics, which will benefit a lot from that kind of work. So without further ado, I just have to make a little check here before we go, if you don't mind. Okay, it passed. I'm satisfied with that. Now I have to turn on the altitude hold mode and the navigation hold mode. I'm going to dial in 200 feet, and we'll let it go. It'll go to 200 feet automatically and stay right there. The reason I like 200 feet, a lot of missions we run are at 200 feet because you get good imagery at 200 feet. At 200 feet, I have a swath about 250 feet wide on the ground for the imagery. So I can then fly a mission, get enough, and running the camera at every 2 seconds, we get a lot of overlap. Then you can generate what's called a photo mosaic. I'll show you an example of that. And I like to have this head in the direction that faces it's consistent with my body. So here, we're going to head this is 37 degrees, so we're a little bit east of north, and we're set to go. So without any further ado, it doesn't care about the wind, it doesn't care about the rain, it doesn't care about the smoke in the sky, it doesn't care about anything. At 200 feet. We're heading north up the valley.
It looks like a shot.
Forward.
It looks like a shot. Oh. Yes. The unidentified flying drone.
100 meters from here.
You gotta make them with code or whatever.
Oh, look at the birds.
Yeah. Parrots. Oh, get it all in the house, get. Try to set She's a parrot. Then you can pull a parrot. After you knock them down, you put the parrot on the drone. One bogey. Nice.